Hello, it's good to be with you virtually. I wanted to talk about today the new Temple Reservation updates on FamilySearch. These were made on June 11th of this year. So here we go. I have logged in to FamilySearch, as you can see, and I'm going to go directly to Temple and see the new reservation system. I can click on My Reservations, and this is the new look if you have not been in to look at this for a while. You can see that I have 4 reservations, and the people are listed down here, and it shows their parents, and it shows the ordinances and the status of the ordinances and the date reserved and when it expires. Because of the temple closure, some of these dates have been extended beyond the 2 years. So we'll see what happens with that. Now, if I want to print one of these to go to the temple, I can click on the one or ones that I want, and I can click print, and it will print a temple ordinance card to take with me to the temple once the temples are open again. If I want to share these ordinances, I can share them with the temple or share with family or friends. And if I want to unreserve these ordinances, I can go ahead and select the ones that I want to unreserve. In this case, I'm going to cancel out because I don't want to unreserve any of them. So that covers the basic format, and you can see the blue and the pink to quickly identify male or female. The other features about this page are the filters. So I can view all of my reservations, those that are printed, those that are not printed, those that are waiting, and I have none in that category right now. That would be, for example, if the person needs baptism and confirmation before the initiatory and endowment and other ordinances are done, then it would be waiting. And then perform next. I can also sort by name, by first name, by last name, by ID number, date of birth, sex, date reserved, and the date expired, or descending or ascending. That gives you a way to filter. And you can also filter by the ordinances that you would want to choose. That's filter. The last tab is legend. Before, there were 9 different colors. Now, as a disclaimer, there's a discussion going on about this because there are some problems with only having 4. But this green means you can request the ordinance. The blue is in progress. The orange you cannot request. And the gray is completed. So these are the 4 colors that you can see and that will show up also in the family tree. So that's basically the new look of the reservation policy or the reservation page on FamilySearch. I can also click on those names that I have shared with the temple. You can see that I have 1. If this said something different, shared not printed, I could unshare it or unreserve it, but this name has gone so far in the process that it's assigned to a temple, and so until it is in that category, you could unshare or unreserve a name here, and those are the ones in the shared. The other category are ordinances ready. I'm not going to go into how to use this, but it's a great way to find a name to take to the temple. It will choose first from your list of temple names, and then from names that are in your family, if it can find them, that other people have done and then shared with the temple. or shared to be done. And then the last category over here is the reservation policy. I find this very helpful so that if I have questions, who can I request temple ordinances? And it tells me right up front. This is updated April 20th, so it's current. I can also see the related policies. Temple ordinances for unrelated people, ordinances for deceased people born in the last 110 years. Who am I related to? And can I do ordinances for people born before AD 1500? So here you have a glance, a way to find information and answers to most of your questions. Okay, the external links. This is the First Presidency message on names submitted for temple ordinances. So again, an easy access for that information. So that basically sums up the changes to the temple ordinance in FamilySearch. There are 3 other things that I would like to talk about that are newer features on FamilySearch, Family Tree. So let's go to Family Tree and let's look at following. You may remember this as being called watch and unwatch when you turned it off. Now it's called following. And so this shows the people that I'm following, tells me how many I have. The options are to view by person or all changes, to sort by date or by full name. Those are the options. And I can see the changes that have been made to people that I am following. This is very useful. Another new feature is also under Family Tree, and these are my contributions. Here I have a list of the changes that I have made actually since the program started in 2012. As I looked through these, I found some people that there were mistakes on, and so I was able to go in and change them, so it makes a good review. You can also look at your private people. These would be people who are living. And as I scrolled through these, I found some people who had passed away, and so I was able to go in and mark them as deceased and then merge them if merging needed to be done. The other tab on my contributions shows all of my contributions to FamilySearch, or I can look just at the sources that I've added. I can look at memories. I can look at people that I've added. And so this makes a fun way to keep track of the things that you are doing, your contributions to FamilySearch. And then I want to show just one more thing. Before, on the following or watch, I would get an email once a week. Now I click on this little bell, and this shows the weekly changes. So I have to go to FamilySearch to find out about the changes. You will no longer receive a weekly email about changes made to people that you are following. The other thing is this little communication bubble. So these show comments that I've written to people. They could be emails or internal messages on FamilySearch, and then answers that I have received. So you can see that about a month ago I received 2 that I haven't yet reviewed, but this is where you would get the communications about people you are following and messages and notifications. That pretty much takes care of many of the new changes on FamilySearch, and thanks for watching.